Well, good morning. I'm here in London. Fantastic morning. I'm here in London in Parliament Square for the Eden Project Festival of Discovery. Unbelievable. On top of Big Ben. You've got to be down there. We've built the stage down the bottom there. Check this out. We've got the pyramid stage that we built for our Glastonbury thing, and we are live streaming with the Festival of What? We're not supposed to be in London. Where are we supposed to be? Cornwall? You are kidding me. Cornwall? I was in Leeds yesterday. I've got to go to Cornwall now. Oh, God. Okay, I'll see you there. Can you run that advert? Okay, thanks.
Come and explore the Festival of Discovery. Join us online to share ideas and inspiration, explore a better future, and connect with each other and with our communities. Things are moving forwards rapidly in a very positive way. At the same time, things are moving backwards in a very negative way. Interesting, isn't it? The stakes are, this century, that we either make it a fair world for everyone or we're not going to make it. Try this, Festival Discovery. You can get involved, you can ask these questions, and it's all online. We know we're in this time of lockdown, but you can do this. So help yourself, get in there, encourage other people, and see what you can do. The Festival of Discovery, online on the 20th and 21st of November.
Explore thefestivalofdiscovery.com and book your free place now. All made possible by the National Lottery.
Well, here I am down at the National Lottery, just like that. No, not the National Lottery, down here at Eden Project in Cornwall. Unbelievable. You've got to be here to see this place. It's just off the scale. They're setting up for the festival now. Actually, I'll just go and see if I can help anybody. Tim Smith there. I think he said a few words earlier on. Setting up for a massive event down here at Eden Project with Eden Project communities. Unbelievable the effort they put into this. Had the riggers out. The investment, the funding, £40 billion has been generated by the National Lottery, or 80 million for the National Lottery in, no, that was the lottery, that was £40 billion over 25 years. There you go. That's the statistic we want, and there's Tim Smith talking all about that. And we have got our own stage set up, you'll be glad to know, down here today. So we are here on main stage. We've got our own stage set up. Fantastic. You may actually wonder what that fuss was all about with the cardboard pyramid stage. Well, back in the summer, we got an Arts Council grant as a community, and we built a cardboard pyramid stage. I mean, you had to see it to believe it. It really was something else. Down on the school playing grounds in just down the road from Glastonbury, actually, we built a cardboard pyramid stage, and we did our own Glastonbury, a community art event, down there at Brookside Academy, actually, down there in Street in Somerset. Fantastic weekend. Little lad from Lenny, bless him, cerebral palsy, can't hold a pencil, can't hold a knife and fork, but plays the piano every day. We'll show you that film at the end of this little programme. But today, we're here to tell you all about this. This is the Festival of Discovery. Today and tomorrow, 2 whole days of events for really just bringing people together about creativity, community, celebrating ordinary people doing extraordinary things. It's just incredible. I was very lucky to go on a community camp at the end of last year. Met some incredible people from Northern Ireland, from Wales, from England, Scotland, all over, just doing stuff in their communities. Really was something to see. Is that a bit loud? Is that a bit distorted, isn't it? That's a bit weird. Why is that distorted? I hope that's a bit better now. I haven't got a clue what I'm doing. Is anybody there? There's a little bit of an audience. So if you want to put a message in, and I'll flash it up on the screen like this. Look. So if you put a message, I can click it up, and it goes up on the screen just like that. It's pretty cool. So let's get rid of that. Push that down. Okay, cool. So if you put a message in, I'll flash it up on the screen. And all day today, there are activities down here at Eden Project. It's all virtual, actually. They've got where are we? We've got a number of different areas. You've got the Hot Tropics, you've got Motivation Station, Creative Core, Great Outdoors, Welcome Zone, and an open mic stage. Absolutely maxing it on the socials. You've got Joe Brown there, Mr. Motivator, you just saw, a whole load of really super cool people. I think I saw Len Cisse pop up on a video. I don't know if he's doing anything this weekend. Absolute legend. We love Len Cisse here at Steamco. And at 11:30, you'll be glad to know, I am going to be on the open mic stage with an amazing guy, Ken Harvey, who works on the Lockerbie Men's Shed project. If you haven't heard of Men's Sheds, unbelievable. They're basically sheds full of men. And they make things and they talk and they have a cup of tea and a biscuit and share their troubles and their worries and their opportunities and their inspiration and their hopes and fears, whatever, because that's what blokes do when they get in sheds with tools. And yesterday I went to Leeds actually, and I was chatting to the lady running the buffet car. There's about 6 people on the whole train. It's the ultimate social distancing. And she said, I can't wait to get back home. I said, why is that? She said, I'm going to get in my garage. I said, well, why is that? She said, oh, I've got some tools in there and I make things out of wood. Look, here's a picture. And she showed me a picture of a little advent calendar thing she'd made, but lots of little drawers. Absolutely stunning. And she's from a village in Yorkshire, and there's a men's shed in the village as well. That's not a good look, is it? That's not a good look at all. Okay, because I didn't plug the mains in because it's in a bit of a hurry. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. And that camera's just died. That's not good. But there's a camera here. Oh dear, do you know what I might have to do? That's not a good look at all. Let's come to this camera over here. Can you see me on here? Can you see me on that camera? Let's have a look. Why can't we see me on that? We've got a complete camera. Oh, we haven't. There we go. That's me there, look. So this is the reality. This is reality. So I'm actually in a green screen studio. I got back from It might not work, but here's the thing. The guy who invented the ship also invented the shipwreck, and either you're in or you're out. Either you want to play this game with tech and kit like this, or you don't. Art isn't something we do which is boring and conventional and industrialized. Art is something we do when we're truly alive, when we bring people together. Art is creativity, it's tools, and it's people. And some people say it's technology, it's not tools. Well, do you know what? It's technology if it was invented after you were born, so it's a tool otherwise, isn't it? Kids see this tech and all this nonsense here. There's a little box under there that made all this possible, that little thing there, you see that? That's the streamer that connects all this kit to the internet. And I couldn't buy one of those for love nor money when lockdown came in. I had 3 days to buy all this kit with a grant, and it was absolutely nuts. I had to get that from Argos. Yeah, because it's what every kid's got in their bedroom now, which they're streaming on. So the fault here, you see that camera there? That camera's battery's just died because it was on all yesterday. So I've got to, what should I do? Should I pop another battery in the back of it? I've got some batteries down here somewhere. Let's have a look. Or should I just plug it into the mains and be done with it? That makes sense, wouldn't it? Is that going to reach? It's not going to reach though. See that they don't give you a cable that's long enough. So we're live, and do I look like I care? Not really. Now this is a camera battery. So let me see if I can get that on the back of there. The only trouble is, you see, I'm plugged in these wires between me, there's my breakfast bowl down there, and there. So let's hope those wires are long enough to let me reach to change this battery. So this is a bit like being on the space station and something pretty serious has gone wrong, but in fact I'm not billions of miles from home. So let's plug that battery in there. Let's just hope we get enough to finish this little promo for you. So that's what happened. We're not afraid of failing around here. Come on, come to daddy. Please work. That battery could be flat as well. If that battery's flat, I'll tell you what. I could put this this camera on there, but then it's a different. Tell you what, it's never easy. Is that battery flat as well? Let's have a look. No, we've got 10 minutes. 10 minutes and it's got 2 bars on the battery. My goodness, that's not good, is it? What should we do? I'm not going to rewire all that. I'll tell you what, we'll just go with it. I think 10 minutes will be fine. You're not going to want to talk to me for more than 10 minutes. So let's just see if we've got the show back on the road now. Is that working? Oh, there's my miles bar. Look, yeah, we're back on the road. Where was I? I was talking about this amazing bloke, wasn't I? As if nothing happened, you see, true pro. Oh, that camera's moved. I need to bring that back over here. Oh, goodness me. You see, you can see why people just use webcams. They don't use all this kit. So here we go. Let's just pretend nothing happened. 2 people saw that, so it's not too bad. We've got an audience of 2. And come on, just say something. Just tell me you're watching. Just tell me you're not like some crazy who's going to sort of come and burn my house down for spreading the love and the vibes. And why am I getting my lunch off my laptop there? That's not a good look. So, 11:30. Stories from the stage. Why has that done that? Oh, that's because I pressed that button instead of that one. There we go. Stories from the stage, active communities, 11:30 till 12. That's a chat with myself, Ken Harvey from Men's Sheds, and the amazing Tracy Robbins, who's part of the Eden Communities team, and she does amazing talks about loneliness and communities and connection and bringing everybody together. So that's that. So check that out. So we are here down at Eden. You want me to do what now? Come on, give me a break. I've only got like 10 minutes battery left. You want me to run the Mr. Motivator video? What's he going to do? Okay, sorry. I've just got to interrupt this for a second and run a Mr. Motivator video. Apparently, Mr. Motivator has been doing some stuff down here. So let's turn that off and let's cut to Mr. Motivator for a second.
Hey gang, how you doing? It's me, Mr. Motivator. Oh boy, I'm getting so excited. Now listen up. I need you to join me, Eddie Izzard, Joe Brand, and so many more for free at the Festival of Discovery. And it's happening on the 20th, 21st of November, and I'm going to be there. Now listen, this festival is where we'll explore all about humanity, health, happiness, and what the future is going to look like. So don't miss out. Register now for your place. Be there. 20th, 21st of November. Motivator's going to be there. Oh yes, here's a thought for today. You know what? We're not given a bad or a good life. We're given a life. And it's up to you to make it a good or bad life. Say yeah.
Say hell yeah, that's what I say. Hell yeah, Mr. Motivator, you are amazing. Do you know what? Actually, I was listening to BBC Radio London this morning. David and Carrie Grant are on their fantastic show every Saturday. And they usually do a billboard shout out, and they've stopped doing it because there aren't any live events anymore. And I did put a call in the hope we might get on there. But back in the summer when we did the Your Glasto, David Grant made my day. Now, David Grant, well, Carrie Grant is an OBE or an MBE. She's a MBE, what does that stand for? Master at Being Extraordinary. And David, I think, was an OBE, so he's something being ordinary, extraordinary, I don't know what it is. Because basically, we're all ordinary people, ordinary being extraordinary. There you go, OBE, ordinary being extraordinary. Yeah, I just made that up. I'm making all this up as I go along. Ordinary, whatever it was, extraordinary. Because the Eden Project and the Eden Communities is all about people like you, whether you're doing anything in your community or not, because you've all got it in you. It's about ordinary people like you, like me, who aren't afraid to muck up, who aren't afraid to have a battery run out on them, doing extraordinary things. And I'll be honest with you, I've never done this before. When I used to DJ as a kid and through university, I have never ever done stuff like this before. And that is what we're talking about. That's not very cool, is it? That's what we're talking about. I set all this up within hours, days of lockdown being announced. I got a grant and made all this nonsense possible. You can do it. You can do anything. You can go and dig vegetable allotments, help people paint fences. You can run workshops. You can go and help out at men's sheds. There's tons you can do. And that's what today's all about. Being inspired and thinking, do you know what? I might go and do something. I might go and connect. I might help. Because the silver lining of this lockdown is the connections possible by our art. What it is that makes us human, the power to connect. And it's art that drives everything I do. I'm just a dad. I started this project called STEAMco, a non-profit community enterprise, because we believe that art is what we call it when what we do might connect us to somebody else. Your art could be painting, your art could be photography, your art could be dancing, your art could be design, like Morag Myerscough, who did an amazing billboard in Leeds back in the middle of lockdown. Your art could be DJing on the main stage here at Eden Project. Your art could be fashion, your art could be football, your art could be cooking, your art could be coding. I'm sure this has resonated with somebody, believe it or not. My art, he says, struggling to grab a prop when nobody's looking, my art is making, not robots, I've got a robot over there, making rockets. Rockets like this. I go into schools and school communities and fire dynamite rockets off. We make rockets with the kids. We have a brilliant time. And that's what this is all about, finding your passion, finding your creativity. It's all about, as Elton John might say, art for all. And if you saw that film we did for John Lewis a couple of years ago, absolutely epic. I ripped it off and did a UK tour on the back of it. It really was fantastic. So Eden Project, that's where we're at today. We're just about to do a festival in 2 weeks of our own, actually. It's the Aim High Festival, hashtag Aim High 20, a 3-day festival up in Leeds on the Seacroft Estate with that amazing man there, Chris Dyson. Download that flyer, check it out, be part of that, be part of this. I'm going to leave you now with a little film that we made for our festival, the Aim High Festival, and Parklands Primary, 4th to 6th of December. Check it out. Thanks for listening.
Good evening. All schools Primary. Where is Chris Dyson? Can we have Chris Dyson on this stage, please?
As I said, we're in the toughest area in Leeds, and yet our school children, the children that actually sit on the interview panel for the Northern Ballet, because I want to give them an opportunity that they've never sort of had before. And it shows if you believe in the people, you believe in these teachers, you believe in these kids, absolutely anything is possible.
Absolutely anything is indeed possible, and I just had a brainwave. Given that this camera worked here, why didn't I just take the battery out of that and stick it in that camera? That's exactly what I've done. And now I'm zoomed in a bit too close. Sometimes not to worry. Let's just, should we zoom that back? No, no, I can't quite reach now. Not to worry, because I'm just about to finish. Thank you so much for checking this out. That's the Aim High 20 Festival, organised by Steamco, funded by you, National Lottery Players, HM Treasury, Department of Digital Culture, Media and Sport, the Arts Council. Nothing without you. Ordinary people like me doing extraordinary things, like getting stuff like this working. Can't thank you all enough. Thank you so much for joining us here. We are going to be speaking today, as I say. I'm on that panel with Tracy and Ken at 11:30, so I've got to go have my breakfast and dry this t-shirt. I've got out the washing machine and it's wet. So, I'm going to leave you with a little film from our Glastonbury event with a lovely little lad called Lenny from Leeds. This is what it's all about, bringing communities together with the power of art, creativity, technology and people.